All right, hello YouTube fam, and welcome to another episode of Roselle Simpson TV Fishing Net. All right fam, real quick, we're at the secret location. Been around the channel for a while, y'all know about it. We have 1 hour to fish today, and I'm keeping my eyes open fam. I'm always a little cautious now about snakes. So, we have 1 hour to fish. If you watched our previous video, we caught some crabs. I went and bought Lady Red some snow crab legs, and we're gonna cook up her snow crab legs, and we're gonna cook up a couple of my crab. We're gonna boil them. So I told my daughter Alexia, Mini-Me, to be at the house at 1 o'clock. It is currently about 11:45. So we're gonna fish for about an hour to see if we can pull something out. And I want to cut a limb down. I brought my saw, my CC. I want to cut this limb down over here. That it's always in my way to cast over this way, but it's a rather big limb, and what I don't want it to do is fall in the water. If I can figure out how to cut it down partially, gain control of it, and then finish pulling it down, we'll do so. I can see when somebody was actually chopping on it with an axe, and I think they kind of like thought the same way I'm thinking right now. All right, fam, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead, put a worm in the water, and see if we can pull one out. And before we leave, we'll make a determination whether we want to take that limb down or not. Y'all fam, y'all stay tuned. This might be a good one. All right, fam, we bought a box of night crawlers, 2 reels. We got Squeaky and all the real formerly known as Squeaky. It kind of started back squeaking a little bit. Like I told you, that's gonna be hard to get rid of. And we bought a little small Mr. Green Jeans, I think I call it. So fam, let's go ahead and get one in the water. Hey, that ain't what I had in mind. Did it turn straight? All right, that's better. All right, fam, that is the limb that I've been referring to. You can see where somebody took an axe and they started, and I actually cleared a little bit of path over here. So somebody kind of took up where I left off. If it wasn't for all the beer cans and the debris, it looked pretty good out here. So I'm thinking about taking my saw, cutting off some of the limbs that are hanging, and then come back and hit the big limb, but not quite as far back as they were working. So I don't know, fam. I don't want it to fall in the water and create more debris, but man, taking that down will give us access to all that back there in the corner without having to fight around it. Now I can get rid of that little hanging limb for sure. Battery. There we have it. All right, man. All right, fam. I think we're gonna take it home. Start our crab boil. Hey, 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 hey. Really? All that? All right, fam. Lighting is always an issue when you're filming indoors. But anyway, fam, like we said, we just came back from trying to do a little fishing, checking our clearing at our secret spot. Somebody had already helped us with some clearing. And if you watch these videos, thank you for that. All right, fam. So what, like we said we were gonna do, we're gonna cook 2 pounds of snow crab leg for Lady Red and for my daughter. We have the Seth McGinn's can cooker. He's a guy out of Florida. I found him way up, I think a YouTuber by the name of Luke Gabe. Or I may have already had this. I've had it for years. And that's my preferred method of cooking crab. We could have gone outside or on the back porch if not for the rain. Got my big pot out and cooked them all at the same time. But what we're gonna do is cook these in batches. So the first thing we do, fam, we take, not a lot, we take a little bit of Zatarain's crab boil. Normally I take a heaping teaspoon. That water has come to a boil, fam. So we're going to take this. We don't want to drop these crabs. Even though we have those heat handles on the side, this thing still gets piping hot. That water, we brought it up to a boil, like I think I told y'all, that's 12 cups of water. I think that's the Can Cooker Junior, and it's 1.5 gallons, if I'm not mistaken. But I use about 12 cups of water. I take a heaping teaspoon, or I'm guessing that would be about, I'm trying to give y'all a few measurements, because I usually just eyeball it. That is a 1/2 cup. Fam, I don't have my glasses. That's a 1/2 cup. So actually about 1/4 cup maybe. Let's say a little bit. About that much. We're gonna dump that in. Boom. Stir that around. Let it do its thing for about 3 or 4 minutes, fam. After that 3 or 4 minutes, we'll go ahead and start dumping Lady Red's crab legs in. Normally that's all I do, but since my daughter's gonna be eating with her, I think I'm gonna put in a couple of pieces of corn. She's not aware of that. And I want to put some potatoes in mine. We're going to give these potatoes about 5 minutes. Let them do their thing in that corn. And then we'll dump the crab legs in. All right, fam, we can go ahead and close this up and get it out of the way. All right, fam. Check it out. This is the start of my show. And I think there's exactly a dozen crab in here, fam. 1, 2, 3, 11. 11 crab. All right, all right, all right. So fam, we're gonna, once we're done with Lady Red's crab, you know what? Nope, we're not gonna do anything different than we normally do hers. When we're done with hers, then we're gonna put a lemon in. And this is a lemon from my daughter's lemon tree. You know what we're gonna do too? Let's go ahead and put some butter in there. All right, fam. Give that another minute or so, and it's on and popping. All right, fam. It's about that time. All right, fam, we're gonna get those about 5 minutes to cook, maybe 5-6 minutes to cook. Then we're gonna cut the heat off and let them soak. Now, I believe if you put them in ice to stop the cooking process, that meat shrinks a little bit and helps separate from the skeleton and makes them easier to peel. Lady Red likes hers piping hot. She doesn't care for me to do the ice portion. So, now fam, these dudes been in the ice all day and all night. And you can see they're just asleep. But it makes it easier for them to. They say that if you put them in the water and it shocks them and they're fully alive, it'll make their legs separate because that's what they're one of their defense mechanisms. So when you put them in that ice and put them to sleep, boom. All right. My daughter just pulled up, y'all. Check it out. There she is. Now, if my grandson wants some crabs, my 2 grandsons, that's on them. They got to fight over. I only got so many. What's up? What's up?
I want crab.
No, that's between you and your mom.
She ain't gonna let us.
You can have one of these.
What?
Oh, you killed them already?
Well, they are asleep. I put them on ice.
Oh, I saw it in the video.
Yeah, you saw me when I called them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all watch the video? Nice.
It was cool.
You know you're on YouTube right now.
Everything's YouTube.
Tell YouTube hi.
Already did.
Oh, okay. All right. Hello, Mini-Me.
Hello.
Look, who it is?
It's Fitzy.
Hi,
It's a
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. All right, fam. We got about another 2 minutes. and then
Open the
we'll-
door.
Matter of fact, yeah, y'all go ahead.
Open the door.
We're gonna go ahead and cut these off and then let them sit for about 5 minutes. Right, man, we're back. The crabs have sat now for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these and we're gonna put in batch number 2. Boom.
Smells great.
Oh yeah.
This video, one of the crabs escaped. You caught him again.
Yep, sure did. That was cool.
He thought he was slick.
Thought he was gone.
It was
All right, let's put that one in. Get this flour back going. All right.
flame.
All right, we're gonna get those about a 5-minute cook. Then we're gonna let them rest. Matter of fact, you wanna go ahead and take these into your mom and your grandma?
Okay,
Oh, Papa, just in case you didn't know, it's gonna get real cold this week.
I already know. Open the door for your brother.
okay.
Hurry up, let's hurry up, hurry up, let's hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. That's not.
Now, I believe that you're supposed to put them on ice and kind of
No.
shock them, but you like them hot. I told YouTube you don't like following the policy. So,
What are you doing? You gotta start eating them before they get cold.
Yes.
So our butter isn't ready. Yeah, no, because you're slow. No, you were slow.
Once you know that crab comes, you get your butter.
like I told y'all, Lady Red don't like following the policy. I was always taught that if you put them in ice and shock them, it will help separate the meat from the shell. She doesn't believe that. She believes fresh out of the water, straight into your mouth. Who am I? Oh, you know what I did do? I didn't take them in the corn. I'm not sure that potato's ready or not. I don't know if that potato is ready. Let's see. Maybe. Alright, there you go. Got the they like them just piping hot. Here goes. That seal. All right, fam. Here goes. Victim number one. Booyah! Two and three. I think we can get one more in there, fam. Booyah! Come on, fella. Look at that good red color, fam. Check it out. Lady Red has requested corn on the cob. Let's see if I found another corn on there. Whoa, we got a potato and a garlic. Another potato. I think this is the corn that was already in there. Now, since we got that water going, let's go ahead and drop the rest of our potatoes in. And about 2 more crabs. Why not? We got room.
You want any help?
Hit it,
That
Bubba.
inside. We got a little bit more.
All right, fam, we gotta try this garlic clove. I love fresh garlic. Woo, that's strong. Fresh garlic.
Try fresh garlic.
I don't know if you want that. I'm gonna let these cool off.
I'm just here.
Are they all still asleep or are they dead now?
These
Those
they already
guys
cooked
are
these.
dead. These guys are dead.
What about the blue boys?
I think they.
Boom. Woo,
Thanks.
that is hot.
So they blue and then you cook them and they turn red?
Correct.
Huh.
You take the lungs out of dead men,
Ew.
they call them. The lungs, you can't eat those.
Can't eat the lungs.
Nope.
Lungs are
Just like the crawfish.
Right. Break it open.
But instead of don't eat the legs.
Did
Yep.
they try to escape when you try to put them in the water?
They were already, they so lethargic. They don't try to escape.
Well, when you put them in the ice bath, they go to sleep.
Like
Yep.
like they
the
do that
video's
whenever.
on.
All right, fam. Here you go. Boom.
Do crabs do that all the time?
What?
Not trying to escape?
If they're lethargic and they're in the ice, no, they don't try to escape.
Ice bath,
They
they
can't.
go sleeping.
If you put
Put
them,
them
yes.
in water
If you put them in
right
the ice
after
bath,
ice bath,
they're
they
asleep.
don't escape.
Oh. Okay, I get it. That happens.
That's
Tear
good
that up.
meat.
Not quite as flavorful as I thought. I don't think they took enough of that seafood seasoning off. All right, grab that paper towel, please.
The ones you put in and they were so flavorful.
Yeah,
They
that's
were
a
delicious.
snow crab.
I don't think I've ever had crab. I think I've only had the snow crab that we just ate.
Go get one of the crackers and try one of the legs.
The legs.
Don't look in the pool room anymore.
Huh?
Not much in the pool room anymore.
Nope.
You remember Christmas?
Yep.
All the presents. There were so many.
Yep.
I nearly got a bag
Y'all
of
had a
food.
good crib. Y'all had a good crib.
Yeah. Too bad I couldn't keep the slushy machine.
Yeah, I don't think you would have used it enough.
They're from the lake. Okay, you got it.
I like doing this trick.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Have at it. Y'all want to play with those?
Yeah, now.
There you go.
What happened to their eyes?
They got fucked up.
Yeah, just break that after the ball. You over the tray.
Oh, look, he's so spiky.
Yep.
Spiky.
All right, fam. I think we're gonna go ahead and bring this video in for a landing. I'm gonna let my grandsons play with the crab legs and
Dang.
figure out how to eat them. I think this is their first time eating crab. This kind, not snow crab, but the I think they call these blue crab. So, fam, if y'all enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you love what we're doing here at Roselle Simpson TV, consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosie. Peace.
I like the impulse. Every time. Drop me awesome video.